wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ máa ju bọ́ọ̀bù fún àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Wọ́n ní kò lè stop insecurity Nigeria o. Gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ ó ti wá dójú ẹ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n ní báwo ni Nigeria government á ṣe máa pa àwọn citizens ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Fulanis are Nigerian citizens. Wọ́n ní èèyàn ń ju bọ́ọ̀bù pé ló ń pa àwọn ẹ lọ fẹ́ fi stop banditry. Wọ́n ní ìyẹn ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ o. Èmi kọ́ ni mo sọ o. Olórí àwọn northern leaders kan ni ló bọ́ síta tó sọ. He's a doctor. Wọ́n ní many of Nigerian soldiers not were depressed. Many of them are going on drugs now, hard drugs. Wọ́n ní many of them pàápàá wọ́n ti ń suffer with PTSD. Ó yé yín, many of them gan wọ́n ti ń lose ọpọlọ wọn because they are tired. Bí bá ṣe ń pa wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń pọ̀ sí. And again, kí Nigerian government kí wọ́n ṣẹnu wọn ní gbọ́lágún. Wọ́n ní kí Nigerian government rọra sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ máa boast pé ẹ pa àwọn kan, ẹ mú àwọn kan, ẹ ṣe kinní kan, ẹ ṣe kinní kan. Wọ́n ní àwọn guys yìí ń wò yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé so ẹ ń dí àwọn. Pé àti Nigerian government tí wọ́n bá ti mú àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí tàbí tí wọ́n bá pa wọ́n ní bí a kò máa sọ̀rọ̀ síta. Èmi ò mọ̀ o. Wọ́n ní you have to fight this locally. Locally ni lè fight insecurity with the exception of àwọn local leaders, traditional leaders, imams, chief, emirs and whatever. You have to include them to fight banditry. Ntẹ́yìn bá rí sí o. But kí n tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kí tó play video wọn fún yín. Fẹ́kẹ́ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ video wọn délẹ̀ ní o, kẹ́ wá mú àwọn point kọ̀ọ̀kan. Kí Yorùbá dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé nǹkan ti ṣe wá. Àwọn eléyìí anytime wọ́n believe pé Fulani is Fulani. Northerner is Northerner. Kò bá jẹ́ Northerner tó ń gba owó o, kò bá jẹ́ Northerner tó ń ṣe agbésùnmọ̀mí o, kò bá jẹ́ Northerner tó ń ṣe anything o, they believe they are one. Wọ́n believe pé ẹyọ̀kan làwọn. And they can come out and speak for any one of them. Gbogbo ìjọ wo mo ń sọ fún pé ogun dé Kwara. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ká dìde. Ìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n gbé Aláàfin àti Ọọ̀ni ń jà, ni wọ́n gbé lẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ ń jà. Mo wá ní kí sáré wá sọ fún yín ni. Láàrin BABANLA sí Ọ̀ṣun state, as in láàrin Ìgbómìnà sí Ọ̀ṣun state. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá jọ mọ̀ Ìgbómìnà ẹ máa mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá ti ń lọ sí Ọ̀ṣun. Tẹ́ bá ti ń lọ sí Ìgbómìnà ẹ máa gba Ọ̀ṣun state kọjá. So àwọn tí wọ́n lé wọn ní BABANLA, tí wọ́n lé wọn ní Àìrèké, tí wọ́n lé wọn ní Ibùdó Bánkọ́lé, tí wọ́n lé wọn ní kí lórúkọ àwọn ìlú 16 communities yìí, tí wọ́n lé wọn ńbẹ̀, wọ́n láwọn kan ti stop wọn pé ìyá yín ní dúró bí tẹ́dé náà ní kẹ́ dúró sí o. So wọ́n ti wá extend ọwọ́ ọjà wọn sìn, wọ́n ti wọ Ọ̀ṣun state. Mo ń pariwo fún yín pé Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ á dìde o. Àwọn kan ní Gàmbàrí pa Fúlàní kò lẹ́jọ́ nú, ọmọ Ògbónà lèmi. Gbogbo yín many people ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó different wà láàrin Ìlọrin àti Kwara state. Ìlọrin is just like one bí ẹ sọ pé Bariga láàrin the whole Lagos state. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìlọrin ṣe jẹ́. If we have one emir in Kwara state, we have over 5,000 ọba ní Kwara state. Ṣùgbọ́n tó pé wọ́n ti brainwash wa gbogbo àwọn brainwash ní kí n pè ní àbí torí pé ẹ mọ̀. Because èèyàn lè máa mọ̀ nǹkan tí èèyàn bá mọ̀ èèyàn ò mọ̀. Many believe pé Ìlọrin, má sọ pé Kwara báyìí, everybody believe pé Ìlọrin is just like a capital. Bí Ìkẹjà ṣe jẹ́ capital Lagos state nígbà yẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ìlọrin ṣe rí. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé kó tó bá ń pojú gbẹ ni, òwe ló ń pamọ́ ni. Òjò tó ń pa iye kan ọ̀rẹ́, gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ pátápátá ló ń pa. Náà ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ibi tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lọ, ká tó wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ Professor Yusuf.
Láti wá jí àwọn ènìyàn gbé Ọlọ́run ló yọ ẹni tí Ọlọ́run fi kójọ tó fi kúrò ní àárín wọn. Ó ojú ibi tí ìbọn ti balẹ̀ ń wò yìí o. Ẹ wo gbogbo etí ẹ̀. Ó sá mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́, ó escape mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n dírẹ́bà tó drive mọ́tò ibẹ̀ la fẹ́ lọ ń sìn. So wọ́n ti pa. So ẹjọ́ ní Federal Local Government Ọ̀ṣun State ọ̀rá ìgbómìnà omi funfun. So ibẹ̀ la ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ baálẹ̀ omi funfun ló ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. So àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lélẹ́yìí o. So wọ́n ti wọ àdúgbò wa o. So àti ń lọ sí ọ̀nà Kwara State ní àti Kwara ni wọ́n gbà wọlé. So lélẹ́yìí pẹ̀jú yẹ kà. So lélẹ́yìí o.
Tí n bá ní pé kẹ́ máa pè mí ní prophetess, kẹ́ máa pè mí ní wòlíì àrínà, ẹ ní pè mí bẹ́ẹ̀, call me prophetess. Kò kí ṣe pé mò ń rìnà, kò kí ṣe pé mo ní nǹkan kan, ṣùgbọ́n sometimes I see beyond my nose. Sometimes ni o mo máa rí beyond tí kò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí mo lè máa wo ọ̀la. Ṣé pé wọ́n ti kúrò ní Kwara State nsìn, ibo ni wọ́n darí sí báyìí? Àárín ìgbómìnà Ọ̀ṣun State níbẹ̀ yẹn. Yorùbá wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fi ìjà Ọọ̀ni àtàláàfin separate wa ni. Either you like it, you don't like it. Either you believe me, you don't believe me. That is your own cup of tea. Tí àwọn Ọ̀ṣun State náà nísìn táwọn bá tún wá dìde tán tún lé wọn wọ́n tún ṣí síbòmíì. Gradually ẹ wá mọ̀ wípé ojú àpá ò ní jojú ara. Wọn ò ní wọ̀lú kan kán kúrò ńbẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Wọ́n á sì pa àwọn kan ṣáá ni. Wọ́n máa pa àwọn kò sí fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n á ṣàmúṣọ pa àwọn kan ṣáá ni. Is this how Yoruba people that ma continue? Well, onígbà ló máa ń pe gbẹ́ lẹ́kùn fọ́. Kọ́ máa dámọ̀ tó bá fi kó dọ̀tí.
As you mentioned, horrific. And the honest truth is that it's one.
Ẹ ká gbọ́ lẹ́nu Professor ILU Yusuf.
Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us.
Ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ. Ẹjọ́ tó rọrùn tó bá ń wo ṣe bá mi tẹ̀ tán pop lórí show. Kí ẹ tó lọ síbẹ̀. Mo bẹ̀ yín ní ẹjọ́ tó rí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá mi download tap send. App tẹ̀lé fi send owó káàkiri. Anywhere tẹ́ bá wà sí Nàìjíríà ni. App yìí direct deposit ni, kò sí pé bóyá ẹnìkan bọ̀ ẹnìkan dé ẹnìkan ṣe kíní kan, direct deposit òun ni. Ẹ̀ńtẹ́ ti lò ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ kùdùsì fún yín. Ẹ̀ńtẹ́ ti lò ẹ bá wa lò. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti lo promo code mi Abiola TTS láti fi send owó. Ẹ ṣé lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ send owó ni.
Direct ways such an attack disrupts an entire community, the food chain, and also, tie that with the alarming rise in malnutrition, particularly among children.
All right. Thank you very much, Oji, for having me today. So what happened in Gidam Mantau was, as you mentioned, horrific. And the honest truth is that it's one of many, just one too many. About 100 of these terrorists rode into this village on their motorcycle at dawn and gunned down 32 worshippers in the mosque, praying their morning prayers. And then came out and gunned down 20-something more. As at today, we are told that the total death toll is about 55 villagers.
A million.
So, how can any human being make sense of this atrocity? No one can. And we are pained, all of us. I am from Katsina. There is nowhere in the world, and I've been around the world. There is nowhere in the world I would rather be and spend my last days than in Katsina. But this is where we were. So 100 terrorists on a motorcycle, 3 on each bike, rode into a village. One would ask, where is everybody? Where are the police? Where are the soldiers? Where are the community watch guard, the state vigilante? Nobody. And they put roadblocks in and out of the village. And they spent hours doing this dastardly act. And they carted a lot more into the forest. So how can any human being make sense of this? And nobody is taking responsibility. The primary responsibility of any government is to protect life and property. If they cannot do that, then that government has no need to be a government. It is not a government. So these people, and of course the state governor was on vacation. The deputy governor who was deputizing for him wrote a letter, an SOS letter to the president, who himself was in Japan and had not formally handed over to his vice president. So that Gidam Mantau and the whole of Katsina state was left until the president came back. I mean, this was not only very sad, but a failure. We like it or not, there's no way of spinning it. Security agencies, the federal government, the state government failed the people of Gidam Mantau and the people of Katsina. End of story. And the earlier we start making people take responsibility rather than reinforcing failures, the better. And I've said it repeatedly, the war and banditry can never be won on the battlefield. Can never be won on the battlefield. There is a definite role for the military, but there is never going to be a military solution to banditry. All the problems are local. Solutions must be found locally. Why did this good for nothing kids go and do this? What is the local issue? And I'm bringing this up because last week Sunday we in Katsina indigenes here met in Abuja with chairmen of local governments, of 10 local governments in Katsina. As we speak now, Katsina state, Borno state is safer and more secure than Katsina. 24 out of our 34 local governments are under siege by bandits. That is 70% of Katsina. 70% of Katsina. We met with 10 chairmen of local governments in 10 frontline states here in Abuja to hear what they are doing locally. And to be honest, I was very impressed with how a lot of these young chairmen were tackling security issues, unique security issues locally. The federal government and the state government and security agencies are not understanding the local issues, are bringing big plans from Abuja. That is why they haven't worked and will never work over the last several years. Importantly, you mentioned security in Nigeria. We are thinking is buying drones, buying guns, buying bombs, buying this. No. The fuels of insecurity, no nation, Nigeria will never be safe if we don't take care of the fuels of insecurity. What are they? Poverty, hunger, out-of-school children, drugs, illiteracy, youth unemployment, corruption, and bad governance. You don't take care of this, you are buying bombs and Tucano jets. We are not going to take care of that. I'm a doctor. You don't have a diagnosis, you will never write a prescription. And that's all we've been doing. Kinetic. Where has that gotten us over the last 12 years? We have not sat down to understand what the problems are. And in the north and all over this country, this is the mistake we've been doing all this while. You cannot take care of insecurity in any community if you exclude traditional rulers and clerics. Governors came yesterday and they think they know everything. Traditional rulers and clerics and elders in each community must be involved. And the presidency needs to take charge. If I am the commander-in-chief, I will demilitarize this fight on banditry and invest a lot more on social issues and take care of... Soldiers have a role. I know that because I was in the forest with soldiers. And they gave us the backup, and we know the role and the responsibilities of soldiers. Soldiers are essentially, the military is essentially, the role of the military is to provide an enabling environment for peace to happen. They are not the ones to reconcile communities, fighting communities. We're just throwing them into communities that have been fighting. General Lagbaja, our late Chief of Army Staff, said it. The military is essentially tired. They are deployed all across these 36 states and the FCT. Soldiers are stressed. Many of them are developing PTSD and resorting to drugs. From training depot in Zaria, they are shipped to war front. We all need to come in. By we, everybody needs to come in and help the military ease this thing off. The military, how many do we have? We have local governments in Katsina, whole local government. All the police has is 30 unserviceable rifles. Then you are saying you don't have security. How can you have security? So we need to take care of social issues. We need to change the way we are fighting this banditry. We need to bring everybody in and reconcile communities. And I've seen that from what the good job this young local government chairman are doing in Katsina and finding peace locally. We must do that.
All right, Prof. Thank you. Thank you so much for the way that you have put the issues going on in Gidam Matau. But I think that Gidam Matau is Nigeria, and Nigeria is Gidam Matau. We shouldn't proceed anymore with the blame game. I think that it is solution that we should be looking for. And I like the fact that you have, highlighted what needs to be done in the areas of investing in socials and everything. But then of course, that Nigeria also recorded some measure of success with what the military did with Ansaru, with the arrest of the leaders of Ansaru just a few weeks ago. Now the NSA is your brother, Nuri Badu. At this point, this really shouldn't be about the president or the commander-in-chief. This should be about the NSA, about the governor, and about the local government chair that you have mentioned. If you were to sit down in the situation room with them, what are the things that you will highlight so that Gidam Matau does not become a problem of Nigeria, or that Nigeria does not become, as it were, Gidam Matau? What are the things that you will highlight and, clinical solutions that you think will be necessary for Gidam Matau not to be repeated? Prof.
Right. Thank you, Steve. I mean, the arrest of the leadership of Ansaru, while commendable, and I said it repeatedly, it should be done and handled quietly and silently. Because these bad guys, we've invested a lot of time in going into 9 states since Buhari's time, 5-6 years ago, and I was involved with the rescue of this train victims. The train was busted by Dar es Salaam, and they are the same guys that busted Kuje prison. What I'm saying is handling security should be done quietly. These guys, they watch TV, they are on TikTok, they watch us. Whatever we say, we need to be very, 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 very careful. And what we say here, they're simple-minded criminals. They think we are daring them if we're saying, oh, we kill this guy, we kill this guy, we kill this guy. Well, I ask the question everybody at Gidam Matau and Katsina Zamfara will ask is that, well, if killed them, how is that translated into security? So my first thing is, let's handle, the leadership should handle issues of security quietly. And the other thing, General C.D. Musa, an excellent general, the leader of fighting men and women, was given an interview the other day. Said he was advocating the fencing of Nigerian borders. And he was saying after the Gidam Matau that people should learn self-defense and all that. I have a friend in the United States, his name is Steve. In Washington, D.C., called me and asked me, who is this general? And I told him he's a Joint Chief. In America, that's what they call them, 5-star general, chairman, Joint Chief. He said, and he's saying this? I said, yeah, he's saying this. He said, Usman, get out of town. What he's telling you is that you're on your own. The point I'm making, our top leadership, military, intelligence, and political, are not talking to you and I, simple folks. They are talking to the world. And the world sees them the way they don't think they are being seen. That is why I say our leadership should talk less and work more. Let their work show. instead of talking. People should take responsibility for their lapses. Number one, we cannot continue reinforcing failure. We cannot always say it is the blame or it is this. Somebody has to take responsibility for that. We are not saying that. So do things quietly. Someone must take responsibility. Security, the role for the military in banditry, that which I know. We must de-escalate the military and do a lot of take care of social issues. 90-something% of the funding is to the kinetic, 10%, whereas 90-something% of the issues that are driving this are non-military. We should invest a lot more in that. Number two, we have to find a way to involve the clerics and the traditional rulers and the elders in each community. And the presidency needs to be involved. Involved in what way? Not just giving money to the military, go kill, we are bombing, where has it gotten us? We've been doing this for the last 12 years. The military needs to sit down, the president, commander-in-chief need to sit down with all his security chiefs. Guys, we've done this for 12 years. Where are we? How many more years are we going to continue doing this? Shouldn't we do things differently? And by differently, we must get onto the table. The United States has been fighting Taliban for God knows how long. They had to sit down. Israel, as we speak, is dropping bomb on Gaza or is talking to Hamas. You must sit down and fight. Especially, we are all Nigerians. All these Fulanis are not from the sky. The thieves they are fighting are not from the sky. The houses are not from... We are Nigerians. The military, that's not what they are trained for. The last thing the soldier wants to do is to kill his own. So we must find a way to sit down, de-escalate this, stop the bloodshed, and find a way, chart a way to peace. We are not going to do that by dropping bombs or guns. So this Rambo tactic needs to be de-escalated. Elders, traditional rulers, clerics need to get involved. The governors need to stop talking, oh, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do this. The presidency needs to come in, call all the governors and say, guys, this is what I want as the president, and this is what I need to be done. The presidency needs to empower clerics and traditional rulers locally to get involved. That's the only way, because all the pockets of problems are local. How many soldiers do we have? Less than 300,000? Look at the space of Nigeria. They're all over the country, 36 states, and they are frustrated. And what the top military hierarchy, CG Musa and Buratai was saying to lock General Buratai, the former army chief, was advocating lockdown of the country like we did during COVID. These are signs. They are vocalizing the frustrations of our fighting men. We're overstretching them. We're overstretching them, and we need to listen to the cries for help. We really need to. We all must come in. They are our soldiers. They are our children. They are our children. We are throwing them into this. The Fulanis, the Hausas, the thieves, the Mangus, they are all our children. The Igbos. Why can't we? Don't we have elders to come and settle down and bring peace? We can do this.
All right.
With the help and support of the presidency, with the backing of the military, we can do this. Honestly, cheaper and with less cost to lives of Nigerians. Gida Mantau was very sad. It's a time to do things differently. Thank you.
All right. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi torí ọlọ́yẹ kì í dá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ díẹ̀ tó nínú nǹkan ní nǹkan. Kí lẹ̀yin rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Professor Usman Yusuf tí ó sọ yìí? Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ lè mú jáde? How do we solve the problem of Nigeria insecurity? Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n reconcile. Kọ́n fight hunger, kọ́n fight illiteracy, kọ́n fight insecurity. I think during Buhari regime, tẹ́ bá rántí àwọn kankan tí Buhari ṣe, ẹ lè bá wa kọ sí comment section. Nígbà tí Gumi bọ́ta ń gbà yẹn, ó ní pé àwọn ọmọ yìí o illiteracy ló ń yọ wọ́n lẹ́nu o, kán rán wọn lọ sí school o. I could remember pé wọ́n ní wọ́n rán àwọn kan kó lọ school abroad. Owó wo ni wọ́n fi rán wọn lọ kán lọ school abroad? ṣé láti gbà yẹn ṣe insecurity ti wá stop Nigeria. Now Brutai, General Brutai, ó ní kí wọ́n ṣe lockdown báyé ṣe nígbà COVID. Nigeria fẹ́ declare artificial COVID lockdown. No, ó lè jẹ́ pé that might be the solution. I don't know. I am here to ask you guys. Ó ní kí wọ́n ṣe lockdown báyé ṣe lásìkò COVID. Kó lóko má lọ sóko, kó lódò má lọ sódò, kẹ́mi bọ̀bí má lọ anywhere. During that time, kí wọ́n fi eradicate insecurity kó Nigeria. Àsìkò lockdown yẹn mo kàn pé mọ́tò ẹnìkan rìn tó dẹ̀ ń kó oríṣiríṣi wọlé nígbà yẹn náà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí máa wá sọ pé traditional rulers must be involved. Kọ́ máa ju bọ́ǹbù sí àwọn Boko Haram, ṣé Boko Haram ni wọ́n pè wọ́n àbí wọ́n tẹ̀ tí wá pọ̀ sí Ansaru, kíní kan rú, kíní kan dínì, kíní kan oríṣiríṣi. Ó ní kọ́ máa ju bọ́ǹbù sí wọn, ó ní òun kọ́ ni solution. Ẹ jọ kí ni solution pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu Professor Yusuf Usman àti ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mr. Brutai, General Brutai sọ àti tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kwara State, ìgbómìnà wọ Ọ̀ṣun State tí Yorùbáwùyí dẹ̀ ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ kọ tí ikún ẹ ṣe bí ẹni pé ẹ gbọ́. Now ó ti wá spread widely nsìn kí lẹ rí sí ẹ bá wa kọ sí comment section. Ẹ wá gbé láti share fídíò yìí fún gbogbo àwọn loved ones yín. Ẹ wá gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n tún sọ. Ó máa Yorùbáwùyí akálòlò yìí dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa o. Ó dẹ̀ ń pariwo fún wa o. Ṣùgbọ́n akẹ́tí ikún o. Ẹ wá gbé láti tẹ thumb up lórí show yìí. Bá mi download tap send. Ẹ lo promo code mi Abiola TTS ní àkọ́kọ́. Tó bá kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ send owó sí Nigeria from anywhere tẹ́ bá wà, direct deposit ni. Ẹ ní ìdàtí lọ máa wá bàbá Sílífà ìyá Lámídì láti bá yín send owó. Tẹ́ bá wà nílé ẹ ń send owó lọ ní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ní kitchen bí transfer bá ti mú fóònù yín. Àmọ́ ní àkọ́kọ́ yẹn kí lè bá gba bónọ́ọ̀sì. Ẹ lo Abiola TTS as promo code yín. Kódà bẹ́ẹ̀ ń jingin lọ́wọ́. Ẹ lè send owó. Kò sígbà tẹ́ wà anywhere tẹ́ bá wà láti send owó sí Nigeria. Àtọ́dẹ̀ máa gbà. Wọn ò ní the third party. Ó máa wà àkáǹtì wọn máa gbà láti ní gbangán. Wọ́n lọ gba owó wọn. Yorubawuyi lórúkọ mi. Yorubawuyi lèmi ń jẹ́. If you are coming across my page for the first time, I am the one and only Akalolo of Yoruba land. Adáwọn ọ̀lẹ́ Yorùbá. Ọmọ tó jẹ́ ọmọlẹ̀ yọlẹ́yẹ̀ tí òpè méjì. Àbẹ̀ni ọmọ tí ò ṣe é pààrọ̀. Tó máa pààrọ̀ tiwa. Adéwájú federal government. Tó bá sign ẹ̀. Ó máa déwájú Elédùmarè. See you on my next show. Don't forget to put your opinion in the comment section and follow me for more. I love you. Bye-bye.